I already did say this. God save the king and everything.
I know you didn't. I don't think you did. No,
Okay,
you kind of changed.
You want me to tell you?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm speaking English.
Yeah, so you understand what I said.
You just now said God save the king, and
I think if you watch the video, you will.
Well, maybe I'll watch it, but we got to that point.
No, it means you were not listening.
No, I think you're making that bit up. But you did say it now. I acknowledge that this is the advice I wanted from you. Genuinely speaking, right? I'm not looking for an argument.
We are good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, can we just summarise that for Muslims in this country to say God save the king is not a problem. Not a problem.
We can pray for non-Muslims. As a Muslim, I can pray for the living.
Yeah, but we're talking about the temporal world. I'm talking about temporal world. God save the king, as in is this plane of reality and existence.
I did better than that.
No, you went beyond. Yeah,
but better.
Well,
I said both ones.
Credit to you. But in doing that, I felt that you were sidestepping the point that I was trying to.
We'll let the people judge.
Yeah. Okay. But God save the king.
I know you can repeat that. One change the fact that what I answered was actually better than what you gave, because your prayer was only for this world. My prayer extended beyond this world.
But that's great. But you don't have an objection to saying God save the king.
This is Islamic teaching to wish good for everyone. This is a very Islamic teaching.
You see, where I'm coming from, I mean, you're a religious debater, famous religious debater, yeah? I'm not a religious debater, but what I do see is Muslims and English people and the cultural, social situation that we live in, as around the world, becoming fractious and polarised. And there are dark forces at work.
A lot of people are against the monarchy, which are not
I
Muslim.
do know that. I'm aware of that. Yes, I know that.
You cannot interpret this as a Muslim, non-Muslim thing.
No, I don't. But I just want to feel reassured from my Muslim brothers, right, that their support, that they have where their support is, what their understanding is towards the king, and because the king for me is a unifying force in society that we share. The English people and Muslim people share in this country. We live on this island. We share this island. We live together. We have common ground. We need to acknowledge and cultivate the common ground, rather than concentrate on the differences that some want to press upon us to cause division, disharmony, discord and conflict, which to my mind is on the increase.
If you want to know, this is Islamic teaching to wish good for everyone. So whether it's the king or the queen, they don't even need to be a royal family. I can wish good for all kinds of people. But
the royal family is a special case.
It's not only the king, it's like the whole country has done a lot for the Muslims as well. Yes? So the people who live here, especially the citizens, if they are going to be ungrateful for what the country provides, this would not be a teaching of Islam. Because to be grateful doesn't mean you have to adopt their religion or even the culture. Because the cultural diversity that we see in this country, especially in London, it is what makes London special. See what I mean? So a lot of my friends are English like you, and they're Muslim. Yes, which means they adopted Islam as their religion, but they're still proud English people. There's nothing wrong.
I'm one of them. I do know Muslims, right, of Indo-Pakistani, Asians background, and because of the colonial history, they carry a very negative attitude, despite resentment and despite towards the royal family, because they see them as representing all that was wrong in life and wrong in history. I'm sad about it. I'm concerned because I know
a lot of English people who hate the monarchy.
No, it's true. It's true.
They say they are German, which they have a point.
Yeah.
They say they're not even English.
But we're not very.
You see, everybody has got their own reason for hating.
But the trouble with the Muslims, though, when it comes to the Muslims.
By the way, King Charles also reached. He was learning Arabic at one point, trying to read the Quran. Alhamdulillah, that's why I said Allah gave me that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to go now.
But when it comes to the Muslims, when they take a position, it can become premised on, like it's a religious tenet. And when it can. And when it gets like that, then it can become intractably problematic.
So people will have different opinions.
Yeah.
We go by the teaching of Islam. When we talk about goodness of people,
God save the king.
And God save everyone and give them hidayah.
God save the king.
All right, you take care, man. What's your name, by the way?
God save the king.
What's your name?
Adam.
By the way, that's a Hitler sign. You shouldn't be doing that. The Nazis will be happy, not the king.
What was that? Hang on. The Nazis what?
They will be happy you doing that. The Nazi salute. The king will not be happy.
It's about the English-Muslim alliance. The English-Muslim alliance. Well, it's about acknowledging, cultivating the common ground between English people and Muslim people. I am Muslim myself. I'm also English.
Same here. Why not? I'm born in this country.
Yeah.
1985 problem. What's the difference between me and you?
Why are you coming at me with beef?
No, I'm not. No.
Why are you? Why are you? I've got some. I don't know who's tattoos.
No beef, bro. I'm like you as well.
Well,
What's the difference?
What's the difference? I don't know.
Your past life, forget about
my past life.
No, forget about the.
Okay, can I just ask you one thing?
Yeah.
All right, just chill. Listen, let's talk.
No, I want to talk. But you know that sign, yeah? What does it mean?
It means.
How could
it means
from a distance.
It means a connection or a series of connections between two or more things, and these things. In relation to this sign are English people and Muslim people.
That looks like the thing sign, the pentagram. You know the pentagram?
Brother, you see this?
You know when you play Ouija?
Brother, do you know about Islamic?
I'm Muslim, brother. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this.
Yeah, I want to talk about that as well. It's interesting.
Yeah, okay.
It looks like the pentagram.
It's a hexagram.
Yeah. So
pentagram is 5.
Yeah, so you know
these are geometric symbols.
Yeah, you know the Ouija.
You know, geometry is a foundational principle element of Islamic art and design for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Okay, so let's just establish a bit of a baseline there. Yeah. No, it's not Jewish. No, if anything, it's a counterpoint to that.
Okay, I just want to know. You see that when you come in here, what message are you trying to put across?
I'm talking about common ground between English people of whatever background, right? Whatever English people are, right? That's another conversation.
I'm English as well.
You can say that.
I've tried pork, I've tried drinking, I've tried everything. I've tried it.